Hello and welcome back. It has been a hot minute since I've been out here, but it's just because the Summer League, as you can see here, had their finals, so it was a very wild end of the thing. I took a little bit of time off the camera, then the draft night came around, and now I'm looking at it going, the next season's about to start, and I need a new scoreboard template because I can't use the same one. I do like this one. This is a lot of fun. There will be a few things I get a little cheeky off here. That's just to save time. Now, the fun part is, if you've been following, especially on Facebook, in the album, there have been, in the finals, have been a few different style shots. I've done more the the landscape style, behind the scenes kind of thing. Because I've noticed, you look in the album, there's nearly 2,000 photos. If you pick up the one person, unless he's doing a celebration like Chris here, he's going to have the same kind of photos over and over again, which is a bit boring when there's going to be 10 teams and I'm just going to get the same photos of the same people throughout it. Not that I'm doing every game, it's 3 nights and I definitely can't cover that with the new job that I've got. So it's going to be a bit of hit and miss at the start. So if I'm thinking of doing that, I may want to keep the landscape. It'll be less photos, so it'll be less to go through, but not everyone's going to get selected then, and people are going to miss out getting the photos, unless it's a special request and task that go through. Look, they want to buy one of those player cards or something, and I will target that player when I'm there. Or I can keep it like this, which is the same way, and do what I've been doing, because we know it works. But what's the fun in that? I'd rather push myself and get something out. So we're going to make 2 different player cards. So the video is going to be a little bit longer. But we're going to start with these little images everywhere. You will notice some from player cards, mentioning them. But there's a nice little section of ice hockey photos that I'm going to grab for each one. And then once I make one, I can cheat and grab from one and put it in the other. So let's start with this. And we are going to size it up because it wasn't quite designed. I know I'm missing a lot out there. Don't worry about that. That's not that important. But that now is going to be our background for the photo. So I'm going to want, first thing I'm going to want from here, this is why we have a little logos, the Perth Summer League and myself. It's a nice little collab. We're going to do Control T with the microphone in the way. So we can bring it back up, pop it in the corner. Bam. One thing I already did forget is I've had a little play around with these and had a look. We have, just to change it up, just because it makes it pop a lot more, but I did like that one. So we'll see how that goes. Don't worry about that, I'm just talking to someone off camera. So we're going to pop in a little text box, just so we know what we are watching. It is the Summer League, hard to type with the microphone in your face, and it is the 2025-2026 season. So that's what we're going to want. We're going to want that above that, if it's going to let me. Thank you very much. We want to, and I fluffed it because I got a thing in there. These are the joys of doing it, and nothing like says professional with those little mishaps. So now let's make it a bit bigger. Now it looks a bit dull, especially with that there. So we are going into, where was it? Blending options. And we're going to give it both the inner shadows. Now that makes it blend in a lot more if we have a look into it, because those are little inner shadows in between, and it makes it pop in with that. I don't want to have too much color. So as you can already guess, with this, there's going to be no players on it. Not that that wasn't fun to do, and it did make it a lot different, but it's just something I changed up. Next one is we're going to put a circle like this for now, and it has already, this is what we love, because I do want that curve, but I don't want it all the way there. Bring it down. It's already got my matched with the Summer League logo, and it's, did I move it enough? No, I didn't. I still have that circle. There we are. Don't mind my weird noises, it's how I get work done. But unfortunately, also, let me have a look, yep. To be fair, I've had a little play around thinking of what I wanted to do and see what will work. Done that line, blends in with that pattern that's going on. So we are happy with that. I'm happy with that. Now don't forget, it is also, there are two teams. So we will duplicate this layer and we'll call it score 1. So while we're at it, we might as well rename this one. Oh, team banner, I should say it. Team banner. And that can be another team banner top. Unless we know which one's which. Just in case we ever change and move it. Now let's bring it up. Out of the way, directly in line. Bam, that should look good. Only that's also, you can see why I'm not going to do something like that. We also need to add a text box in here. Text box will be our score. So let's make it, which has gone off wonderful. We're going to make it white. Like that. Did it? Of course not. Oh, you know why? Because it's below it. I want to go above it. Don't mind me. Let's transition that a little bit bigger. We'll go the little NASCAR themed numbers, because why not? So we'll rename that one score 1. Now we're gonna again duplicate, call it score 2. Very original, isn't it? The first thing we'll do with that is we are going to shift it into the second score box. Nicely in the middle. As you can see, it's all coming up really well now. So from here, we are going to move and we are going to sample using teams. Now these teams all have new logos, except for 2. So I am only going to use the 2 that are already done. So we might move that to 50 of its thing. This might have a bit of play around on it. I'm going to bring the mallards over too. I'm going to drop theirs to 50%. This is where my fun and games comes in, due to the fact that they are different sized. So even though if the Grizzlies play top, I can then maybe go banner top, just to make sure we go a little higher, which means score 1 will have to go a little higher. Just making sure we're keeping everything in line. And then the Grizzlies, we'll bring that. It looks a bit unfair, so we're going to drop it like that. Now this is where I'm going to get very tanty later, so I'm not going to dig too much into it. That's currently in its center. Let me just move it a bit more. There we go. And then that's how the scoreboard will look. We can always throw it around. I want that at the top, because it's not because at the top there, I just don't want anything to go behind it, much like I did the players. But see, maybe look, that doesn't too well. It doesn't really come up because I don't want to affect it all. Whoops, and I don't want that either. So we will ignore that layer. So this is all the hit and miss. I could try to make this originally red. We can always try to color match into it. So then it's all the same color, which is just a bit darker than its original team color. So I will put that up to vote to let you know what you think, because I will do another one. So that's a nice little idea. It's plain simple. All I have to do is change the teams and the score. I don't have to try to look for someone like I've done before. But as you can see, this is now a different style. So using those little background things, I have picked up that one. I reckon that looks great. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of... And again, I think I saw... The one I had originally looked at was here. You can see it's just making those slight changes. I think... Was it faded? What was it to begin with? Like that. Black and white, not as much. It was a nice... Honestly, I've forgotten which one it was. Sunshine, Warmth, Moody Blues maybe. Yeah, I think that was it. So I want to put that on it. Stop putting words in there, mate. Stop putting... I've got to untick that. That's just, again, bloody rookie mistake. Again, we can cheat. We want that. So we bring it over. We drop it. And we'll resize to match it. Now this... Color doesn't quite match it now, does it? That blends in a little too much. Again, go above it, because I do not want it part of it. Thank you. But you, I do believe, looks better in the white, because it's got the, you got that bit of blue light, and it kind of comes in. And we will do the same thing from here. We are going to go. Where is it? Team banner top. Of course, it's bigger. Stop doing that. I am losing my mind. I want it to... You know why? Because I've got to do that first. Silly nah. Let's bring it in. Because that's way too big for this. Alright, it's going to be the top one. Again, we'll leave it up here. And we will use the same font, because that's what I'm just going to go for. Whoop. Which again will have to be smaller. And we'll bring one team over. I'll take the mallets because they stick up. And again, that is now way too big, so we have to bring that down a bit. Like that. See, it's not... This should be roughly the same size. There we go. We want to put it in that bottom corner. Like that. Beautiful. So we did the... What do we do? Score. Again, we want you right at the top. I don't want my layers going up there. Don't want anything to change that. Nope. So there we are. So we'll do... Just do it. I'll quickly... I'll just quickly pop that in. Don't mind me. Now that also, if you have a look, is way too big. Beautiful. Oh, see, it doesn't matter. It don't matter, because I will go like that. Don't mind me. This is everything I do. I make weird noises while I'm doing stuff because it just helps me concentrate when I get through. That looks smaller or bigger? That looks the same. The middle there, in line with that there. Of course, we always keep the score one banner top first. That to me actually does look bigger, so I will have to fix that. But you can see what I'm going for now. I've been doing. Why are you not cooperating with me now? This is what happens. You do too long, and you space right out. Let's bring that right down. So again, that's going to look so much smaller then. That number is definitely bigger. Let me just keep going on that. That's definitely way too big. Let me just. If in doubt, let me have a look. It was 88.5. What is? And this is the pilling list that I've got to go through in between. You're at 100%. Alright. Yeah. 100%. I don't know what I'm doing now. Look. That is pretty much the same size, isn't it? Look at that. One in the middle. Nope. The fiddly game. So there you go. There's the portrait. There's your landscape style on how I'm going to do it. It's a bit different. Like I said, I always do it in between. So I'm going to do a little story vote on that on the socials. But I will let this go upload first, and then I'll move on to the next thing. So thank you. I'm excited for this Perth Summer League, for the opportunity to be down there again and to showcase these. And what's going to continue on, because it's going to be a lot of fun coming up. So keep yourself tuned on the socials. So follow me there. And have some fun. Let's come down and we'll see you around.